Hi friends, today we will discuss about the topic loops in Python. So, what is nothing but loop? Whenever a condition is present in code, if you want to repeat that condition multiple times, then you have to write that condition in a loop so that this condition is checked along the loop completely, right? So, loops are of three types. This one is while loop, second one is for loop, and third one is nested for loop. So today we'll discuss about what is while loop. Okay. So while loop will be considered. We will write the code in three steps. First is initialization, and second one is condition, and third one is updation. So I'll tell you simply how these three steps will work. See. So first you will initialize a variable with a value 0. Then you will write a while loop with a condition that count must be less than 5. And if this is true, then this block of code will execute. And if if the condition is false, then this block of code will execute and the loop will exit there itself, right? So if this became true, this condition is true, the count value is less than 5, then it will become true, right? Then what you have to do, you need to update the count value again to go back to this while loop and execute this condition again by this updated count value. So initially, let us take initially 0. So 0 is less than 5. It is true, right? So 0 is less than 5. It is true, right? So it will execute this true line. Then what is in true condition, what we have used it count plus 1. So count is initially 0 and count will become 0 plus 1. C is equal to 1. Again this will go back to this condition and it will check 1 is less than 5 or not. This is again true, so it will execute this. Whenever the C value is 5, 5 is not less than 5. It is not accepting the condition, so the condition is false and will exit the loop. Right? So how you'll write this? Initially take a value as a is equal to a is equal to 3. So, and I already told you that you need to initialize. So what are the steps here we use it? Here initialization, and this is condition. And to again reuse the condition, we are updating here. So this is updation. These are the three steps we will use in while concept. So initially the code is a is equal to 3 and count we have initialized it with a 0. So we are writing a while with the condition that count must be less than 3. Okay. So what it must be, if the count is less than 3, a is equal to a plus 1. If this is true, we need to execute a is equal to a plus 1. Right? Then print a, and what you will do, I already told you that to again go inside the condition and the loop the second time, you need to update it. So count is equal to count plus 1. This is complete while loop statement. So I'll tell you step by step, means loop by loop, so that you will understand it very clearly. See, so the first loop, this is the first loop. Initially, we have a is equal to 3 and count. Let us consider count as c. Count is equal to 0. So what is the condition we have? Count is less than c. As c is less than 3, we need to check this condition. Condition, right? So 0 is less than c. This is true. The condition is true, right? So then what will happen? a will become a plus 1, means 3 plus 1 and a is equal to 4, right? A value is updated. Then a value is updated because we have given this, to know the difference, like loop is executing or not, we have given a is equal to a plus 1. And again, what is the updated thing here? Count is equal to count plus 1. So it's 0 plus 1. C is equal to 1, right? So A is updated and C is also updated. The first loop is completed. Now again it will go to, as this first loop is completed, again it will go to the second loop. Now it is in second loop state. So what are the things updated in first loop? A is equal to 4 and C is equal to 1. Let us consider these two. Again you have to come to this loop while, right? So while the condition will come again. 1 is less than 3. Again A is equal to A plus 1. Means already we have 4 plus A value. So A is equal to 5. And what is the updation thing? So that we have to update that we have to update this second loop, right? So that it will go to third loop again. So count is equal to count plus 1. It means C is equal to 1 plus 1 and C is equal to 2. We have got again 5 and 2. We have got that A value and C value in the second loop also. Now let's take third loop. Okay. Third loop. So in third loop, you have what are the values you got in second loop? A is equal to 5 and C is equal to 2. So now let us check again. 2 is less than 3. This the condition is true again. So A is equal to A plus 1, A is equal to 5 plus 1 and A is equal to 6. This is the updated value of A. So again you have to go to the fourth loop, right? Like it has to rotate till the condition is false. So count is equal to count plus 1 is equal to, it's 2 plus 1 and it's 3. C is equal to 3. You have updated again, right? So it will go again, you have updated the count value, so it will go to the fourth loop. So now say fourth loop. This is fourth loop, right? So now what are the values we got in third loop? A is equal to 6 and C is equal to 3. Now it will check the condition again. 3 is less than 3? No. So as 3 is not less than 3, the condition is false and the loop will come out. The loop in the fourth loop will exit. So the output will be, what is the output? We have to print A, right? Here we have to print A. So what is the output till third loop? 4, 5, 6. So the output will be 4, 5 and 6. This is while loop. Okay. So whenever you give these three conditions like initialization, what is this initialization, condition and updation, the while loop will get executed in this format. If the condition is true, it will execute a code. If the condition is false, it will exit from the loop. So this is while loop and we'll see